Welcome to Farah Show. My name is Farah Garia. I am your host of Farah Show. It is a pleasure to see you tune in one more time for another episode. In today's episode, we'll be discussing the Advanced Enhanced Child Tax Credit that most parents with children had received in the year 2021. IRS had determined whether you qualify for the tax credit in the year 2021 based on data from 2019 when you file your taxes in 2019 or 2020. They try to use the most recent one, but if you did not file in 2020, they look at your 2019 in order to determine whether you will qualify for an enhanced child tax credit for the year 2021. Now, there are certain criteria that you have to meet. If you file in joint, your adjusted gross income cannot exceed $150,000, and you must have a child under the age of 17 in your household during the year 2021. If you file in single, your adjusted gross income cannot exceed $75,000 with a child under the age of 17 in your household. Now, based on those information, they look at the data and assume that you will qualify for the year 2021, assuming that you're not going to make any more than you made last year, or the difference is not going to exceed the adjusted gross income that they expected you to make. Now, let me explain you a little more about the enhanced child tax credit. Back in 2020, the rules was a little different, and I think people would be receiving letters. I know I got mine already, where you receive a letter from IRS that really is a statement stating how much money you receive in the year 2021, which should apply for the tax credit that you qualify for in the year 2021. Now, the money that you receive in 2021 from July to December, it is not a stimulus. You have to report it on your tax return for the year 2021. You are not going to pay taxes on it, but you need to claim it because IRS already know that they gave you that amount. I'm going to go and break down the amounts one by one so this way we could understand it and everyone will understand what to do on the next step. Back in 2020, only $2,000 was given for the enhanced child tax credit. In 2021, the law had changed. They increased that amount. If you do have a child between the age of 6 and 17, you will receive $3,000 instead of $2,000. In 2020, it was $2,000 from the age up to the age of 16. This year in 2021, it's to the age of 17. You have to be in the age of 6 to 17 to receive $3,000. However, if you do have a child under the age of 6 in the year 2021, you will qualify for $3,600. What IRS had decided to do is spread that into 12 months, and they decided that they're going to give you 6 months from July to December. They will give you an advance. Now, how does that play a role in your tax return for 2021? It is not taxable, even though that you received the letter. The letter is basically stating how much money that IRS had dispersed to you throughout the year 2021, meaning from July through December. They tell you exactly how much money they gave you. Now, the difference you still qualify for instance, if you qualify for $3,600 per child, if you have a child under the age of 6, you qualify for $3,600, provided that you meet the adjusted gross income criteria. If you do have a child under the age of 6, you will get $3,600. That's what you qualify for. But the IRS gave you $300 a month from July to December, which add up to $1,800 for the year. So when you do file your tax, you have to tell them that you already received the $1,800, but you still have another $1,800 that you qualify for to meet that $3,600. You still could claim that other $1,800. That they will adjust your income by that $1,800. It is not taxable income. After you've done your adjusted gross income, then you have the option to take out the $1,800 from your adjusted gross income in order for you to get that money. It's refundable. Again, it's $3,600 per child if you have a child under the age of 6. Meaning, if you have 3 children under the age of 6, it's $3,600 per child. You already received $1,800 from IRS per child. So the other $1,800 goes on your tax return at the end of the year. Same thing if you have a child under the age of 17. If you have a child up to the age of 17. If you have a child between the age of 6 and 17, you only qualify for $3,000. Keep in mind, back in the year 2000, you qualified for only $2,000. That's $1,000 increase from the year 2000. They gave you only $1,500. You still entitled to another $1,500 when you're filing your taxes. So at the end of the year, when you're filing your taxes for the year 2021, you still have $1,500 refundable. Back in 2020, the amount that's refundable was only $1,400. But in the year 2021, the entire amount that you qualify for is refundable. Meaning, if you qualify for $3,600, the whole amount is refundable. The only difference is you're gonna claim the $1,800. You're gonna claim the $1,800 that you received, and then you still have $1,800 that you're entitled to at the end of the year. It's a win-win for everyone, because when from $2,000 you already received $1,800. Now we're talking about children under the age of 6, so this way we could understand it clearly. When you're talking about a child under the age of 6, you qualify for $3,600 per child. The first $1,800 that you receive is an advance. Remember, this is just an advance. You have to let the government know that you did receive it, and you're still entitled for another $1,800 when you're dealing with a child under the age of 6. If you're dealing with a child between the ages of 6 and 17, remember the year had increased 1 year. So instead of 16 from 2020, we went to 17 in 2021. When you're dealing with a child between the ages of 6 and 17, you're still entitled to another $1,500, because the total tax credit you qualify for is $3,000. You already let them know that you received the $1,500 that they did disperse in 2021 from July through December. Now you're still entitled to another $1,500 that's refundable to you. Thank you for watching Farah Show. It is a pleasure. Until the next one. Thank you. Have a good night.